July 23, 2007. The picturesque suburb of Cheshire, Connecticut, was about to be thrust into an unimaginable nightmare. Dr. William Petty, a respected physician, and his family were living the American dream. But by dawn, their beautiful home would be engulfed in flames, and a horrific crime would shock the nation. This is the story of the Cheshire Home invasion, the terror, the tragedy, and the haunting fight for justice that followed. Dr. William Petty was a beloved member of the community, known for his dedication to helping patients. His wife, Jennifer Hawke Petty, was a kind-hearted school nurse battling multiple sclerosis. Together, they raised two extraordinary daughters, Haley, a high school graduate with a bright future at Dartmouth, and Michaela, a creative and compassionate 11-year-old with a love for cooking. The Pettys and #039 life seemed perfect. They were a tight-knit family often seen at local events, embodying a peaceful, suburban lifestyle. But lurking in the shadows were two men with dark intentions, Joshua Komisarjevsky and Stephen Hayes. Both had extensive criminal records, but their crimes had never hinted at the horror they would unleash that night. Around 3 a.m., Komisarjevsky and Hayes spotted Jennifer and Michaela shopping at a local grocery store. The two men followed the unsuspecting mother and daughter home, marking them as targets for a robbery. Under the cover of darkness, they broke into the Petty home through an unlocked basement door. Dr. Petty, asleep on the sunroom couch due to the heat, was the first to encounter the intruders. Without warning, he was savagely beaten with a baseball bat and left bound and bleeding in the basement. Meanwhile, Jennifer and the girls were bound and held hostage upstairs. What started as a robbery quickly devolved into a nightmare. At dawn, Hayes forced Jennifer to drive to a local Bank of America branch to withdraw $15,000. The security footage captured her calm but terrified demeanor. She managed to whisper to the teller, "My family is being held hostage. Please call the police." The bank complied, and a 911 call was made. Despite the urgent call, the police decided to set up surveillance around the house rather than immediately intervene, believing they had time to handle the situation carefully. Inside the house, however, time was running out. While Jennifer was at the bank, Komisarjevsky escalated the horror by assaulting young Michaela. Upon Jennifer and #039's return, Hayes strangled her to death in front of her daughters. Realizing that the situation was unraveling, the two intruders decided to destroy the evidence. They poured gasoline throughout the house and set it ablaze, leaving Haley and Michaela tied to their beds. The two young girls, unable to escape, perished in the flames. Dr. Petty, though severely injured and barely conscious, managed to break free from his bindings and crawl to a neighbor's house, pleading for help. Komisarjevsky and Hayes fled the scene in the Pettys' car, but were quickly apprehended by police. The trial that followed revealed chilling details of the crime, painting a picture of unimaginable cruelty. Both men were convicted and initially sentenced to death. However, after Connecticut abolished the death penalty, their sentences were commuted to life without parole. The case sparked widespread debate about home security, police response tactics, and the death penalty. Dr. Petty, the sole survivor, was left to grapple with overwhelming grief. But despite the unimaginable loss, he found the strength to become an advocate for crime victims and founded the Petty Family Foundation in honor of his wife and daughters. His journey from tragedy to advocacy inspired countless people, proving that even in the darkest moments, resilience and hope can prevail. The Cheshire Home invasion is a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can exist in seemingly safe places. But it's also a story of survival, justice, and the enduring power of memory. Remember the names Jennifer, Haley, and Michaela Petty. And remember to stay vigilant, protect your loved ones, and support those who fight for justice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories.